You got transported into a cultivation world and became the heir of an immortal emperor clan. Your dad is the reigning heavenly emperor, your grandpa is a true immortal, and even the household steward is a saint-level cultivator. Born into a family this absurdly powerful, you could have just coasted through life, but then you awakened the multiverse worker system. The system told you to head into another world and put an end to the dark chaos. Come on, do you know who I am? So instead you handed the coordinates of that world straight over to your family. Your heavenly emperor father personally led an army, crushed that foreign world with ease, and suppressed the dark sovereigns. The chaos was over. The moment the system tried to settle rewards, you looked at it and said, if you've got connections and don't use them, you're an idiot. At that moment, inside the Gu family's main hall, you took a deep breath and said loudly, Father, I have huge news to report. That got your dad interested? Let's hear it. Father, just now, while I was meditating in the palace, my soul trembled, and in that vague moment I sensed a strange new world. It was half true and half made up, but no one could really question it. The moment he heard a strange new world, your father's expression changed. As the heavenly emperor, he knew exactly how serious that was. Yuaner, this is no small matter. Are you sure it wasn't an illusion? At first I thought it was too, but the connection was incredibly clear. I could even vaguely sense that world's coordinates. And some of its basic conditions. Talk. Your father's breathing quickened. From what I sensed, that world is incredibly rich in resources and its spiritual energy is extremely dense. You threw out a huge piece of bait first. Sure enough, your father's eyes lit up even more. But then your tone suddenly turned serious. That world seems to be in the middle of a catastrophe. Powerful beings are slaughtering living creatures, and the whole world is drowning in resentment. Even the world's source is starting to collapse. After hearing that, your father fell silent. A resource-rich world, a world already in the middle of internal chaos, and a world with confirmed coordinates. Put those three things together, and it meant one thing. A fortune big enough to change the Gu family forever, the kind of opportunity no one would ever see twice. Your father shot to his feet. In one step, he was right in front of you. He placed a hand on your shoulder, and a vast divine sense instantly poured into your body. Your heart tightened, but on the surface, you stayed calm. A moment later, your father pulled his hand back. He had clearly sensed it. Deep within your soul, there really was an aura from another world, full of deathly stillness and violent destruction. It perfectly matched everything you described. It was real. Your father finally confirmed it. He looked at you, his eyes filled with shock, joy, and total disbelief. He already thought he'd fathered a once-in-a-generation genius, but this son had brought him something far beyond imagination. Ha 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 ha! Your father could no longer contain himself. He threw his head back and laughed, and the terrifying aura of a heavenly emperor surged into the sky, stirring the winds above. Good, good, good! He said it 3 times in a row, slapping your shoulder hard. My son, you make me proud! You are the Gu family's true prodigy. Your shoulder hurt from the patting, but your face was all smiles. Your father paced back and forth excitedly, his eyes growing brighter and brighter. No, this is too big. This is way beyond something I can decide alone. He suddenly stopped, a fierce resolve flashing in his eyes. Yuaner, you did great. Guards! At his command, 2 guards outside the hall flashed inside and dropped to one knee. Take my heavenly emperor token and head to the family forbidden grounds. Awaken the ancestor! The 2 quasi-saint guards trembled violently.